Well, I think there is a reality about innovation in all the economy and especially in the industry. It's becoming so significant now to see that each of the sectors, it's not about digitalization, it's about transforming the ecosystem. Look at mobility, infrastructure, cities, what we do with Singapore, with Virtual City. This is about a new mix-up of things. I believe that that topic is one aspect of a more profound one. I think that the network for energy industries will become specialized. It will not become internet only. It will become specialized because it's mission critical.
Sure, but what about if we end up with two competing standards or three competing standards if the Europeans head in their own direction? We were discussing 5G and the rollout of 5G with the CEO of Ericsson, and he was expressing some concerns that, you know, we shouldn't be deviating away from a single standard that would be the most efficient for the world and end up with these competing technical standards and technical infrastructures because, as I say, we can't get the Americans and the Chinese on the same page.
Well, we have seen that before on other topics, on other standards.
But will it hold back growth?
I don't think so. I think that the reality is the value of what we bring to citizens and consumers. And the reality to citizens, consumers locally is to bring new type of services at an affordable price. Having a global standard in my mind. I see that everywhere in health, in transportation and mobility, because in improving city on health services, and I think that the specialization at the top of the service will drive the infrastructure, not the other way around. I think at the beginning of this 21st century, things are changing upside down. And the value of service are going to win against the value of technology. So we are in an economy of experience. We are not in an economy of product anymore. You see that.
Just to pick up on your point, by the way, I've never heard the word splinternet before, so that's the first on CNBC for me. So thank you for that. But I like the phrase, by the way. I'm going to use it all the time now. But the point is, the splinternet, as Jeff's talking about, these different standards, actually, that's a firewall for you who has all this amazing licensed technology, has amazing IP. If there is a real problem, and there are parties out there, and there are state-sponsored parties out there who are stealing your IP, your licenses, your CAD, then it's good that we have a split internet as a protection. And actually, that will boost profitability, won't it?
That's the point. I think that there is a dual concern. Standardization across the globe on higher protection, whether it's data or infrastructure protection. We all know that infrastructure should be well protected, otherwise it's going to put everything at risk at the same time. So there is a new world happening with architecture to do proper isolation of things. You cannot have an energy network or a transportation with autonomous vehicle being so sensitive to the internet that we see today, which is highly sensitive. So that specialization, is it going to come from only standardization and technology, or is it going to come from quality of service that you provide to the consumers and citizens? My point is, what will prevail is the safety and security of services for citizens and consumers first. And technology should serve that, not the other way around.